that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake. Is that a frost troll? You won't be happy to see us.
On your guard, Kratos!
Frozen! What now?
Behind you! Incoming!
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
you remember anything about what Hrimthur the stonemason's son said to you after building Asgard's wall?
Hold! What is that?
Isn't that the
Wish for
spear?
peace. Be ready for war.
Oh, that's astute of the elves. Tyr never sought war, but he knew he had to be ready for it.
Aye, best be armed than... not. Impressive looking weapon, isn't it?
It is big.
Freya, can't you remember anything about what Hrimthur the stonemason's son said to you after building Asgard's wall?
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
Brother, what is it?
The wolves are distracted.
Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother? Raider on the left!
Incoming fire!
Enemies on the left!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Behind you! Together!
Kratos, their chieftain!
From behind! Incoming!
Come on, get up, brother!
Kratos, their chieftain!
Yelpa! Yelpa! Alpha! Alpha!
Kratos, tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror will turn her own powers against her. Or you may remove her head.
Norns are somewhere indoors, and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard and Fimbul with that. Thank you.
We will see soon enough. Watch the fire! Incoming fire!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back! I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Fire left side!
Enemy from the left!
Left side, brother!
Incoming! Back here!
Watch the fire!
The Alpha!
Watch out!
Behind you! Watch out!
Ah! Frozen! What now?
The Alpha!
Last one!
The Alpha!
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Let's keep looking. This way. I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. Open. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it. Something you need to do before we find the Norns?
Freya, how was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough. Well, let's get back on track. See if the wolves can find the Norns. Now, if we could get back to the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son, I was hoping to get Freya's version of what happened.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn him.
Old. What is that?
Another gravestone. But this one's intact.
Aye.
Wait. Be ready for combat.
Ragnar the Zealous!
For the king!
Take it off, man! You've got this!
The Alpha!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back! Ragnar the Zealous!
For the king! Incoming back here! Guide me, my king! Careful! The Alpha!
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
I scouted ahead. The lake's crawling with raiders. Be careful.
I knew he'd left something behind.
How can I help? Anything for Freya? Something in mind? I'll heat up the forge. And for the Valkyrie Queen? Need something? Glad to take that off your hands and wash it. And it's covered in blood. Thanks. Happy to lighten your load. Want something in particular? Heading off already?
So, Freya, if we might finish your story? Beamster revealed to you he wanted revenge on the Aesir for killing his father.
Yes, he did. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and I continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.